Hi, I'm Nicole Ellis. I'm a certified professional dog trainer. I've worked with everything from tigers to bears to household cats and dogs. And this is my dogs Maggie and Rossi. As a dog trainer, people often ask me, what are the first things I teach a dog? Well, Rossi recently joined our family, and I started training as soon as he came home. He was trained with positive reinforcement, just like all my clients, which means treats, but most of all, lots of love. By 3 months old, Rossi was able to do the following behaviors after some quick, short, fun training sessions. Ready? Sit. Sit is a foundation for many behaviors, but it's also a calming technique for my dogs. My dogs learn that in order to get a reward, I want to see a nice, calm sit. Whether it's putting on their leash for a walk or waiting for their dinners, dogs learn that a sit produces all the fun and goodies. To make it easier for dogs to learn, I signal the sit behavior with both a hand and a verbal cue. This is handy for situations where the dog can't hear us as well, like on a busy street or an outdoor event. It also makes it easier to communicate as they get older, when their hearing or eyesight starts to falter. Stay. Stay is another behavior that I use a lot. Stay helps to keep pets safe and avoid dangerous or stressful situations. For example, I ask for a stay with verbal and hand cues on a walk when a skateboarder is going by to ensure a paw doesn't get squished. I also use stay when approaching new friends to keep the encounter calm and manageable. Come. My dogs love when they're told to come to me. They run with joy. Why? Because I heavily praised and rewarded this behavior. No matter where I am, hiking, walking in the park, or at the beach, when I call them to come, they do immediately. Think of all the situations when this behavior is important. What if there's something up ahead that I need them to avoid? What if there's a car in the parking lot that doesn't see your pup? Coming immediately when called is extremely important. Crate. I'm a huge fan of crate training. When done properly, a puppy really learns to love his or her crate. I often find Rossi sleeping in his. If it's time to go to bed, or if you have to leave, just say crate and train your dog to enter their crate. Crate training is also one of the easiest ways to potty train a new puppy, keep them from destroying or chewing things when they're not in sight, or avoid and fix separation anxiety. The crate is a nice, safe, quiet place your puppy can go when they're scared, uncomfortable, tired, not feeling well, or just need some alone time. Don't you wish you had a crate too? Touch. This is a fun one. I teach my dogs to touch my hand with their nose. It seems silly, but I use it so much. If I need to bring my dog closer to me, saying touch brings them close. It's also helpful when teaching a heel during a walk, encouraging them to approach something they're skittish about, and it's also a great way to help your puppy or adult dog gain body awareness. As my pets get older, I use touch even more as we demonstrate more complicated behaviors. Name. Lastly, but most importantly, puppies need to learn their names. When I call my dog's name, Maggie, Rossi, that's their cue to watch me. Tune in and see what I say or do next. I also graduate to saying, watch me, once they have their name down. Some pet owners use the name as a come behavior. That choice is up to you. Using their name or watch me has been super helpful when we're out hiking or walking. I can make sure they're paying attention to me despite all the distractions around us. When teaching all these behaviors, consistency is key. Make sure everyone in your family is on board and aware of the behaviors you have established. If someone asks the dog to sit whenever a guest walks through the door, but no one else does, the behavior will be much harder to establish with your puppy. Keep your sessions short. 10 to 15 minutes is perfect. Remember, puppies are like small children. They have limited attention spans. So, better to have short, more frequent training sessions than long ones that last for several days or weeks. If your dog isn't food motivated, try training before dinner time, when food will have a higher value. When I train Rossi, I often reward with kibble from his dinner, a bonding time we both still really enjoy. On a separate puppy note, I highly suggest looking into pet insurance. If something were to happen, I'd want to be able to make a decision based on my pet's comfort and medical need and not on the cost of a vet bill. If you've had dogs in the past, you know those bills can quickly add up. It's been a huge help to me. Remember to keep it fun and positive. Positive reinforcement works, so pile on the ear scratches and love. And remember to end all your training sessions on a high note so that it's fun and positive for both of you. Want to get started now? Here's how I teach a touch behavior. I'm going to place my open hand palm towards my pup, right in front of him. I'm so close that he naturally wants to touch my hand. Remove your hand and give a reward. Watch as I do it again. When I notice he's able to do it every time my hand is present, I'll add the word touch. Make sure you don't forget to tell your dog when he's doing a great job. Once your pup appears to get the idea, try moving your hand to the side a bit. This makes him stretch in a different direction, but still keeping it pretty simple. Over time, you can begin adding distance and durations. And that's how I teach a touch behavior. Hope you and your pup, no matter what age, have lots of fun learning together.